Men's Health Issues with Elizabeth CELI. G'day, Elizabeth.
Hi there, Adam.
Now, we're talking about social circles today. When you're in a relationship, quite often it's the female in the relationship that does a lot of the social organising, isn't it? What's going on there?
It can work out where she ends up being the social organiser and therefore the one organising and arranging the social calendar, which runs the risk of men not developing their own circle of friends. So where I've seen a lot of this problem occur is men coming to me going through a separation. They tend to lose a lot of their social network and social circles because they were so shared with her social circles. Now there's no problem with that overall, but it becomes a problem if he hasn't invested some time and energy into having his own independent circle of friends. And in a relationship, let's face it, it's easy to default and just have one person organise it. The other issue around that is that often women might get a little bit too controlling about his socialising and wants him to do all his socialising with her and not necessarily nurturing him being able to have his own social life. Now there are many women that do help that happen and men just want her to do the social organising anyway. So it's really important to encourage you guys, be your own social calendar as well. Have your own independent circle of friends because it's important you have that independent space.
Okay, so what are some practical steps that people can do to make sure there is that balance in place?
Now, one of the things, particularly if you're doing this out of a relationship context, is ensure that you have good date nights with your partner. So at least that part's getting good quality time. Have a look at some key people in your circle, particularly men friends that you find you resonate with really well, and just call them up, have a conversation, even if it's about just having a quick 5-minute call, a touch base conversation, arranging a quick coffee, or even arranging to share a hobby, whether it be going to a game, going out fishing, or sharing some other kind of hobby that you know both of you share. So it's really about quality time. So even if it's once a month, just consider having that connection with someone, because it's over weeks and months that friendship then develops over time and you maintain it in your independent space whilst nurturing your relationship at the same time. What
about social media? Is social media good enough or not?
It's one tool to help you maintain a connection in your social circles, but don't over rely on social media. It's very easy in our busy, time poor kind of life to just use social media and go, oh, that's okay, I've texted or I've Facebooked them or I've put up a photo, they know what I'm doing and I'll just get on with my life. You need to put a little concerted effort into the social circle, but it doesn't have to be time consuming. Once a month, once every 5 to 6 weeks, make it a point to actually catch up in person because there's nothing like a face-to-face connection to help you down the track. Where it becomes most important is if ever you're facing any concerns down the track or you're stressed out or you've got a problem, it's easier to then call someone that you've got good rapport and trust with, and that's going to build when you've had some face-to-face contact with them over time. And so that way it helps him manage those stresses without being alone or isolated.
So blokes, don't just sit back and let it happen, actually be actively involved in organising your social calendar.
Yes, even if she wants to take over the social calendar, make a point of having your own as well.
Fantastic, great advice, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.
Same, Adam, thanks.